My main processes when I'm working are with repurposed materials and working on non-electric equipment. So my purpose for making all of the fabric is just that. And I'm working with the inside of audio cassette tapes, and that is the majority of what's making up the pattern in the cloth, making its shimmery appeal. And the majority of the other fibers that I'm working with are leftover spools of yarns. I started sewing when I was 5 years old. My grandmother was sewing, and I said to her, "Why did you break your fork, and why are you hurting that fabric with it?" And I soon came to find out that that was actually a sewing needle, and that she was doing what they call hand sewing. And so, so she shortly showed me how to do that, and I was sewing everything I possibly could. And unlike the other kids who were getting horseback riding lessons or piano lessons, music lessons, my mom went up to the local quilter and said, "Do you think we could get Timmy some sewing lessons?" So when I was about 9, I started getting sewing machine lessons. And then about 2.5 years ago, I took a technical weaving course. And the cassette tape showed up again back in 8th grade. I participated in a recycled fashion show. It shimmers and shines and it's elegant, and so when I took the weaving course I put it back into fabric and something really exciting happened. It was definitely really neat and something that I'm excited to run with. I will be soon attending the LaTeaDa event and very excited about that, so we got a chance to give you a sneak peek of what I'm going to be working on there. Part of what I'm doing in the hotel is repurposing materials. And I'm actually weaving the majority of the cloth, but before I cut into the weaving that takes days and days to do, we make sure there's a rough draft. So I'm actually going to be highlighting some of the rough drafts at the event, and this is one of them that we're just getting started. This is, the pattern making. This is all the behind the scenes before the dress becomes the final piece out of the weaving. So this is one of 3 bridal style gowns, but certainly could be special occasion, especially when some color gets in there. Of course, I think that there will be a lot of hot pink brides in the future, so we'll see. But right here just is something that's inspired by the late 30s and early 40s, bias cut, real fun on the bottom, and being in the hotel for my rough draft, in abundance we have bed sheets. So when a bed sheet gets a hole in it, then I get to use it for the material that I'll be using. And so as the process goes on, you can see that there's a bed sheet just attached right there, but that'll turn into more of a train as we continue. Now in about 2 weeks, right before the event, I'll be in another event where this will be behind a stand, and folks can come up and for $1 a water balloon, they can purchase that, and then there will be fabric dye inside of the water balloon that they'll get to chuck right at the dress. So the rough draft will get dyed all of these really fun colors. And so we won't be showing up to the event with white wedding gowns. There'll be splashes of color. Here's an example of a final piece. This would have started out just as a pattern out of bed sheets, and now we have 2 different fabrics. The first piece that I did only featured one type of woven fabric, and now this one I'm starting to combine the different patterns. I'm also bringing in found fabric, scrap fabric. Some folks from a dress shop actually just donated some leather and some really beautiful black velvet. So there are a lot of things working in this dress together. There will be some beading potentially, and maybe some studs as well. But right now this is pretty much the bare dress. And I'm really excited to see this one moving around on a model. There's definitely a train that doesn't want to be static. She wants to flow around, and it should be pretty fun to see that moving, especially in the light. Definitely fun things happen.